Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. How are you all? Today, Friday the 30th of July of 2021. Thank you all for your support, your comments, your likes, your shares, and for subscribing. Well, seems like we're a large group of people, and the message is amongst this big family. Okay, who cares about the subscriptions, right? Who cares? It's all about growing together, going through an awakening all together as we do read the energies here on Divine Debut. A lot of you do say that this is like a personal reading for you, so I am glad to bring these to you. Remember, it's a general reading though. It is for many people out there. Okay, so today, please Spirit, today being the 30th of July of 2021, as the moon is right on Eris, everyone. Eris, the goddess of discord and war. She is the sister of Mars. And, well, the moon moves very quickly, so emotionally we've got to be strong, we have to speak up. And it's actually, she's squared to Pluto, which is through speaking up, through having that fighting spirit within. Where there's been injustices, we need to speak up, okay? And something obviously will change. Pluto is very deep. It's a powerful transformation, obviously. Anything that's been limiting, remember Pluto is in Capricorn, right? And we are talking about cardinal energies, cardinal signs, Aries. So the moon is in Aries on top of Eris, okay? And Pluto in Capricorn again, cardinal. It's all about where there's been no movement, we have to move forward, okay? Even though Eris is a feminine energy, she's still in the sign of Aries. Aries is cardinal. It's not recessive, it's masculine, it's moving forward, it's a fire sign. So let's see what's going on. As happy birthday everyone. The sun is at 7 of Leo, and Mercury is coming up to embrace with the sun. It's going to be interesting as Mercury is coming up to Cazimi. Cazimi means being in the embrace of the sun. Mercury is coming up to dine with the king, the messenger in Leo. Remember, Leo is the heart. It's the heart of the matter. It's generosity, it's love, it's children, it's creativity. What's going on today? Today, the 30th. We've got 8 of Wands. We've got Strength card, Leo. And we've got 9 of Cups. I feel like I need to take a few more. So, someone is reaping up the courage. They are driven by their desire to create. 8 of Wands are powerful messages. Messages of passion. Okay, it's movement. It's action. And it looks like all the messages are falling from the sky. I feel that someone was frustrated. Someone has been frustrated. They've been waiting on messages. Someone's been holding back. Remember, the Strength card does speak to a desire to connect. It's the high self as well. Someone trusting in their high self, that they've got the ability to create. This is a card of patience, but I don't know that there's a lot of patience here. Someone could be, as I said, reaping up the courage to send out those messages. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Someone's waiting on a wish fulfillment here. There has been a lot of secrecy with the High Priestess. Someone is going by their intuition. Remember that the High Priestess is also very secretive. Could be a third person, the other woman, the third person in a love triangle. The High Priestess has a deep knowing. She's very wise. She could be an advisor, tarot reader. Wow. We've got the spiritual couple here, the High Priestess and the Hierophant, the High Priest. This is a spiritual connection, no doubt. Okay. Now, as energies, of course, the High Priestess is all about balance. She's a 2, maybe even needing to make a choice, choosing between 2 options, 2 people. The Hierophant is changes. It's also marriage. Okay, 2 keys. 2 keys in the Hierophant. And we've got the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. We are talking about emotions here. We are talking about fire, water, okay? We are talking about earth. We've got earth here as well. We've got strong water, strong fire, and a bit of earth with the Hierophant and Taurus. 4 of Cups, remember that 4s for me are always about our stability, our home situation. Matters to do with the past. The 4th house is the house of Cancer. It's the house of the past. Someone's lineage, maybe even mischances is the 4 of Cups. But as you can see here, he's actually looking up at this angel that is bringing this Ace of Cups, which will complete someone's wishes, I feel here. And this has been going on for a while. Someone was not able, there was no ability to accept this cup. There was, and wherever we've got here, we've got someone that's in a position that their wishes were not fulfilled in a marriage. Is it in a marriage? Is it that they're in a connection that is not spiritually aligned and they've connected with another soul on the same level, spiritually speaking? Okay, this is telepathy. This is seeing signs and synchronicities, numbers. And we've got the 10 of Swords, which 10 of Swords does speak to an ending, but remember that it's at, you know, we're at the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't get any harder than this. 10 of Swords, there's been a breakup, there's been an ending here, but I feel that there's a lot of communication, back and forth, thoughts, as I said, telepathy. It's as though 2 people communicate without even speaking here. Strong connection, and again, someone is in another connection, in another marriage, could be, where there is no spiritual alignment. There is a lack of happiness here. And, you know, the 9 of Cups many times speaks to me of someone, you know, trying to drown their sorrows. We do have the 9 and the 4, that's 13. 13 is Scorpio. What's going on? 30th. And we've got Embrace, the World card. And as I was pre-shuffling, this card did open up, so it is a very important message. An embrace. Now, as Mercury's coming up to the Sun, remember, it's coming up to the embrace of the Sun. The Sun is true love. Okay, it's childlike energy, it's flirtation. So it feels like there could be messages, or someone is holding back. Someone is holding back, sort of, for dear life. Just not send out those messages with this card here if there are trust issues. Okay, because remember that these two, the Lion and the Divine Feminine here, they have to be able to work together. But I feel that someone here is moving, you know, forward for a lot of you. Someone is ready to move forward towards their wish fulfillment. And they're willing to take that risk. Okay, now also, 8 of Wands can speak to a physical distance. So these could be messages through social media. Maybe there is a physical distance as well, and this is not easy, obviously. We've got the World card here, obviously, so it can speak to physical distance. Let's see what's beneath this 10 of Swords Five of Cups, you see someone is unhappy in a situation. There are regrets concerning a situation here. And there has been a disappointment. Obviously, the Three Cups are spilt. Someone has been disappointed. They're focusing on past happy times, okay? And maybe because there's been a disappointment here, someone is actually closing the door. The door has been closed. Feels as though, you know, there is no future here with the Ten of Swords. And what I get from this card is someone is not owning up to something that they did. You know, it's as though they're not wanting to see the truth about what they did, how they reacted, how they were. Concerning, I would say, trust matters here, because remember, the High Priestess is secrecy. And the World card. World card is the 4 fixed signs. So the fixed signs don't like change. They don't budge. So there's a sense of ego here. Someone is not owning up to something that's happened in the past. Now, we've got the 10 of Cups here. 10 and 5 is 15. There was happiness in the past. Remember that someone may have been in a family situation where we go from the 10 to the 5. It's been an uphill battle. It's been hard. So remember that. And I would say also that this could be a karmic connection or marriage that they were in. Maybe because of a child. Maybe someone married because of a child. And remember that we've got the Ace here, and this is a 5, 6 Cups. There is a soulmate connection here. Maybe that's got to do with someone not being able to be fulfilled fully in the position that they were at. Because as you can see here, we've got the 9 of Cups here. The 9 of Cups, okay, is very close to this spiritual connection. And again, the High Priestess, a third person. See, someone's been in a family situation, but they felt single. They felt single, and remember that maybe they were, I'm going to say I don't read reversals. I'm not reading reversals here. Maybe they were not ready for family. They were not ready for family. When it was very financial, it was very much about finances here. Remember that the 9 of Pentacles is someone that's quite abundant. So maybe someone married for security here. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. I've got a couple of Virgo cards. I'm just wondering if, because the sun soon will be entering into Virgo. So I'm just wondering, because it looks here as though someone on another level, someone is thinking, and this could relate to work, of course. Someone is trying to become independent financially, to be able to provide for the people that they love. Could be children as well. But emotionally, they're not in a good place. Remember, this is an ace. This turns into the ace. 10 of Swords. It's a restart. And, of course, the Embrace card, 21 does equal a 3. 3 is the Empress. Again, we could be talking about someone who is very abundant, someone who is very nurturing, very loving. Or this is saying that there could be an ending, an accomplishment here, which the Empress gives. The Empress is a seed that's been planted. Let's see. What's going on? 30th. We've got the Divine Masculine here, very romantic. The boy next door could be earth, could be water. We've got the Well, and the Well does speak to deep emotions. It can speak to someone drowning in their emotions. It does speak to illusion, maybe deception, unknown matters. The Well also can speak to endless possibilities as well. Okay, and remember that it's a 5. It's a 41, so it equals a 5. And we've got the ship, which is a transition. The ship is Jupiter in Sagittarius, which is a very positive card. This can speak to a farewell. It can speak to travel, someone ready to go on that voyage, on that adventure. Also distance, right? Physical distance. And it does speak to a long-term thing. So there is change here, and this could speak to physical travel as well, where someone needs to travel over water as well as mountains here. As you can see, the ship is above the mountains, which what I get from this is that it's overcoming any obstacles through movement, through taking action. We've got a 8 and a 1 is 9. Again, the Hermit. Okay, let's take a Black Moon astrology card, I feel, today. And I will be taking the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And we've got lunar eclipse and change, everyone. Number 43, which equals a 7. 7 is Cancer. And it is the Chariot. So lunar eclipse. Something is being eclipsed. This is a very emotional day, period, or whenever you're watching this reading. Change is imminent, but it's not. It's imminent, but it's not easy. The Chariot means physical movement. It means trying to get those two sphinxes, you know, to move forward. It's forward momentum. I want to take a couple cards here, 2 cards on this 4 of Cups, and then I will take today's message from Spirit. We've got the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands, we know this is the light coming on. We know this is desire, it's passion. The Sun is still moving through Leo. Remember that Venus and Mars conjoined in Leo. The ability to create. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, this is a potential for a new beginning. And we've got Temperance. And Temperance, yes, Archangel Michael. This is all about finding balance, coming into healing, a point of healing. Something is needing trust. We need to trust. We need to trust that, you know, we've got 2 cards of holding back, tempering oneself, holding back. I do feel that there is a lot of stubborn energies here, okay? Or maybe even blockages that could be happening here. With Temperance, Temperance is talking about Sagittarius, okay? It is talking about the time of Sag. Now we've got Sagittarius, Taurus, we've got Virgo, Pisces, Leo. We've got the 4 fixed signs, so Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. And lunar eclipse and change. Now, the last lunar eclipse that we had was in Sagittarius, everyone, on the 26th of May. So yes, this could be playing out now. That lunar eclipse in Sagittarius could be playing out now. Remember, a lunar eclipse is an ending. It's an ending. It's a completion point. Okay, so something needs to be taken away, to be eclipsed, so that something else could fill up that void. We are talking about a void here for sure. And Temperance is saying it's all happening in divine timing. So there is a lot of pain, a lot of hurt in this 10 of Swords. Someone feels beaten, okay? Someone feels beaten. They think that there is no possibility for something to start or something to work out. But remember that it's a few moments before the sunlight comes through, okay? And we have sea turtle and protection. We know turtles are very slow. Let's read the card. You are a master of finding life's flow, Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. So this divine union, this connection, whatever this is, for you is divinely protected. It is talking about success and perseverance. Remember, the turtle is it's an ancient animal. Okay, so it does talk to a long time for me. It speaks to something that's been going on for a long time. And yes, there is a lot of water here, which does bring me back to the well here. A lot of water can speak to a lot of emotions, but also a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion. Should we take a couple of love messages? What do you think? Let's take them. Don't give up. This is what it's telling me. Do not let go. I mean, this is not only love. This could also be something that you are creating, something that is on another level. With the High Priestess and the High Priest here. I mean, the High Priest we know is changes, but he's also about teaching, right? Difficult. High Priest is not an easy teacher. It's all about our beliefs. Yes, our beliefs, our religion. Remember, it is a 5, and 5s are conflict. So some of you, through the difficulties in life, are growing spiritually. You're going through your awakening, no doubt. And whatever is uncalled for or on your journey that shouldn't be there will be eclipsed out of your life. Okay, because with the outcome card, the main card, 4 of Cups, some of you have not been happy in your foundation, where you're living, where you're residing. Some of you may even want to travel to another country, but the way the world matters are going right now, we're still not ready. We have to wait until end of year when the nodes will shift from Sagittarius and Gemini into Taurus and Scorpio. Let's see what the love messages, love thoughts are. You bring such happiness to my life. That's the 10 of Cups. One day we may meet again somewhere in time. 9 of Pentacles. There's that amazing love story, the movie Somewhere in Time, that we've mentioned in the past. So you see, the story goes in this film, it's that this is a twin flame connection, obviously, and they meet. They're not on the same timeline, and they meet when the Divine Feminine is older, even though they've met in the past. So it's sort of traveling back and forth in time so that they could spend their lives together. It's an amazing movie. Whoever has not seen it, just Google it, Somewhere in Time. Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeve, Superman. Yeah, an amazing movie with the theme songs being one of the best soundtracks. For me, it's one of my best soundtracks. There's a few beautiful soundtracks. I mean, The Phantom of the Opera, one of my favorites as well. Classics, unbelievable. But you know, Google some of the songs. They're amazing. Somewhere in Time, the soundtrack. So, such amazing works of art. I have never loved like this before. Wow. Okay, everyone, we've got a 10 and a 16. 16, right, because the 10 breaks down to the 1. 16 does equal a 7 again. We've got the Chariot. 16 is also the Tower. So the Tower is an awakening. Remember, it's a sudden shift. We could have a Tower moment at some stage. Remember that there is a lot of energy in the Ace of Wands. It's like a rocket that's ready to take off, which again brings me back to, you know, a lot of frustration. These blockages here. Someone needs to embrace an ending and embrace a new beginning, obviously. Okay. All right, everyone. I think that is it for today. The August readings are, you know, coming. They're being uploaded. They're being worked on. Also, those of you that are on Patreon, the month ahead for August, I'm working on that today. Just wanted to thank you all for your patience. I mean, last month was crazy for me, and that's why I sort of put a small stop. I'm sort of, you know, taking a step back so I can catch up. As I've said also, to take a breather. I'm only human, right? And not only, you know, just stealing away a few days here and a few days there for summer, but also trying to catch up and try and be a little bit ahead, because I'm always, you know, smack bang right on the end of the month, which I've been chasing my tail for so long, and it's getting really tiring. So I need to sort of get ahead so I can give you a thumbs up on what's coming up in the near future, and not do it, you know, just at the end of the month. So wish me luck. Thank you all. Love you all. Look after yourselves. Talk to you tomorrow.